The traditional 9-to-5 workday is a relic of a bygone era, an artifact of an industrial age that no longer mirrors the complexities of modern life. For generations, we have organized work around a rigid, monolithic block of time, assuming presence equals productivity and that all meaningful work happens within a prescribed 8-hour window. This assumption is crumbling. The world has changed, but workplaces have been slow to adapt. We now see a fundamental disconnect between life's demands and rigid job expectations, creating friction that leads to burnout, disengagement, a quiet exodus of talent. This structure ignores a simple truth: we are not machines. Microshifting has emerged as a response to that inflexibility. In short, microshifting breaks the workday into smaller intentional segments, interspersed with breaks for life's other responsibilities. It is not about working less, it is about working smarter, aligning work with natural energy cycles and personal obligations. This re-architecting enables deep, focused work during peak cognitive moments and accommodates non-negotiable demands like health, personal well-being that exist outside office walls. Pressure to abandon 9-to-5 is mounting, and the data shows the strain. A striking fact: over 52 million Americans identify as caregivers for adults or children, roles that rarely fit a conventional business schedule. For them, choosing between career and family is often forced by an inflexible system. 9-to-5 was not built for a world where dual-income households are common, and elder care is increasingly required. The implications reach beyond caregivers. It stifles creativity, which seldom arrives on command between 9 and 5. It penalizes those with second jobs or educational pursuits, forcing ambitions into tired evening hours. The desire for autonomy is not laziness. It is a rational response to an irrational system. The momentum behind microshifting is powered by 3 undeniable human realities. Caregiving, the necessity of supplemental income, the natural ebb and flow of our own biological energy. First, the role of the modern worker often includes being a caregiver. This is not a niche issue, it is a mainstream experience. Getting children ready for school, attending a midday appointment with an aging parent, being present for a sick family member. These duties are non-negotiable. A rigid 9-to-5 schedule forces a painful choice between professional responsibility and personal duty. That choice creates immense stress and forces many, particularly women, to downshift or leave the workforce entirely. Second, economic pressures have made the side hustle or second job a staple. Wage growth has often failed to keep pace with the cost of living. Many individuals rely on multiple income streams to build financial security. The 9-to-5 model acts as a barrier, confining their main professional contribution to a large, immovable block of time. Microshifting offers a solution. It lets a worker dedicate focused hours to their primary role while carving out separate, protected time for other entrepreneurial or employment ventures. This is not about distraction, it is about financial survival and empowerment. Finally, and perhaps most universally, the science of our own energy. Our brains are not wired for 8 consecutive hours of high-level cognitive function. We all have chronotypes. Some of us are larks, doing our best thinking at dawn. Others are owls, hitting their creative stride late at night. The one-size-fits-all workday ignores this fundamental aspect of human biology. Microshifting allows individuals to align their most demanding tasks with their personal energy peaks, resulting in higher quality work and greater efficiency, while reserving lower energy periods for administrative tasks or personal breaks. This clash between our innate rhythms and the rigid workday is a primary source of modern workplace malaise. It leads to presenteeism, where employees are physically at their desks but mentally checked out. It fosters a culture of valuing face time over actual results, rewarding endurance rather than excellence. By acknowledging these core drivers and caregiving, financial needs and biological rhythms, we can begin to see that the shift away from the 9 to 5 is not a fleeting trend. It is a necessary evolution toward a more humane and effective way of organizing our work lives that really centers people. To understand the practical application of microshifting, consider the schedule of someone like Sam, a software developer and parent. His day is not a single, uninterrupted marathon. It is a series of focused sprints. His first work block begins at 6 a.m., a quiet household where he engages in deep coding without interruption. For 2.5 hours, he makes significant progress on complex problems. At 8:30 a.m., he logs off. He helps with the morning routine. He gets his children ready. This is a protected personal block. No expectation of availability. 10 a.m. marks Sam's second work block. He focuses on collaborative tasks, code reviews, responding to messages from his team. After that comes a longer break, lunch, a midday errand, attending a parent-teacher conference, or a personal appointment. His third block starts at 2 p.m., reserved for team meetings, a core collaboration time department-wide. Everyone uses this window to sync up. Communication stays fluid despite varied individual schedules. Later in the evening, long after the traditional workday, Sam logs on again. From 8 to 9:30 p.m., after his children are in bed, he works quietly. Final testing, writing documentation, planning for the next day. This schedule lets him be fully present as a parent and deliver high-quality work during his most productive hours. He's not working more hours than colleagues, just redistributing them to match life demands and energy cycles. That makes him more effective and less stressed. Sam's example shows clear benefits and real risks. Primary benefit: integration of work and life, reduced conflict, enhanced well-being. He feels more in control, more loyal to his employer, more productive. Risk: always-on culture. Without clear boundaries and team-wide agreements, flexibility can become an expectation of constant availability. Success depends on a supportive organizational culture. Respect offline blocks as much as online ones. Measure contribution by the quality of his code, not by the green light next to his name on a chat app. For microshifting to succeed beyond a few motivated individuals, organizations must proactively build a supportive framework. This is not about letting chaos reign. It is about providing structure for autonomy. The first and most critical step is to establish clear communication guardrails. Teams must collaboratively define core hours, a limited window of 2 to 3 hours per day, when everyone agrees to be available for synchronous communication for meetings. Outside of these hours, the expectation should shift to asynchronous tools, shared documents, project management boards where updates can be left and reviewed at one's convenience. This preserves collaborative time without chaining everyone to their desks all day. Second, leaders must focus on equity. Flexibility cannot become a privilege reserved only for certain roles or favored employees. Where possible, flexible options should be extended across the organization. For roles that require physical presence, this could mean implementing shift-swapping platforms, offering compressed work weeks, ensuring schedules are provided with ample advance notice. Fairness is paramount. If micro-shifting is perceived as an exclusive perk, it will breed resentment and undermine team cohesion. Leaders must be transparent about why certain roles have different constraints and actively seek equitable solutions for all team members, ensuring that everyone benefits from a more humane approach to scheduling. This means adopting robust project management tools, Asana, Trello, and asynchronous communication platforms that reduce the need for constant real-time meetings. A great example is GitLab, a fully remote company-written asynchronous communication allowing its global team to collaborate effectively across time zones. Critically, this also means avoiding invasive surveillance software that tracks keystrokes, takes random screenshots. Such tools signal a fundamental lack of trust and create a culture of fear, directly contradicting the autonomy that makes micro-shifting work. In summary, The transition toward microshifting is a rational response to the inadequacies of an outdated work model. It offers a powerful solution for integrating our professional and personal lives, boosting productivity by aligning work with our natural energy cycles and giving employees a much-needed sense of autonomy. The benefits are clear: reduced turnover, higher engagement, a more resilient and satisfied workforce. But the risks are equally real: loneliness, team fragmentation, and a pervasive, always-on culture. Without thoughtful design, flexibility intended to liberate us can become a digital chain, tethering us to work at all hours. For leaders, the path forward begins with 3 actions. First, train managers to lead differently, manage outcomes, not activity. Second, start small, launch pilot programs with a few willing teams, gather data and learn. Third, create continuous feedback loops, regular surveys and open forums, then be prepared to adapt. This is co-creation, not a top-down mandate. For workers, the new paradigm needs proactive boundary setting. First, identify peak focus times and block them as sacred on your calendar. Second, be explicit about availability, status updates and calendar notes. Third, discipline yourself to unplug. The right to disconnect is essential. True flexibility is control over your time, not being available anytime. The 9 to 5 is being redesigned piece by piece, microshift by microshift. This evolution is not inevitable or guaranteed to be equitable. It requires deliberate, empathetic, courageous leadership. Trust your people, measure what matters, and build systems that support human flourishing, not just efficiency. The future of work is not about where or when we work. It is about the freedom to orchestrate our days and bring our best selves to work and life. So, let us begin designing that future together.